Hey y'all, Liz here with your Daily Lizard, and today is Teamwork Thursday. Alrighty, so anytime you want to be able to scale your business, we talked about having to have a very strong team. Strong teams don't happen by accident. And we're talking about processes and systems this month. And we have to have trust to be able to get people to build systems and processes, us to be able to hand them off to them, other people to trust that they're going to be good and fair and honest and all that good stuff. And people need to be able to get along and feel like they're all part of the same team. That's a lot. It's a real lot. So building a team is tough in a lot of different ways. And today I'm going to talk about two different books and give you some insight. Now, this book is, this one is Overcoming the Five Dysfunctions of a Team. It's a workbook, and it's built from Patrick Lencioni's book. I think it's just called The Five Dysfunctions of a Team, and talks about the five areas that you really have to focus on to be able to create a strong team. I'm going to show you that here. Can you see it? Am I on the right page? Let's see. I think so. Okay. So you see at the bottom, the first thing you have to do is you have to be able to build trust. The second thing is you have to get over the fear of conflict that people have. Third thing is lack of commitment. People don't want to commit. Boy, more now than ever, right? Avoidance of accountability. We struggle to hold people accountable, and other people don't want to be held accountable, or we think they don't. It's a different day, different month, different chapter, but a lot of times people want to be held accountable a lot more than we give them credit for. And then the last thing is our inattention to results. That we just don't pay close enough attention to the results that we're getting from our teams. All right, so today we're talking about trust and building trust. And so I got another book for you. And this book is called Quick Team Building Activities for Busy Managers. And I think it's like 50 exercises that get results in 15 minutes. All right, if you already have this book, go to page 50. And I'm going to explain this activity here today for building trust. It's a really, really easy activity, and it works a lot better than you probably believe than it will. All right. So how this works is you have people pair up. Super easy to explain. Have people pair up. And all you're going to do is have the first person talk about their weekend or their last weekend. They're going to talk about their weekend for 5 minutes, y'all. Now, 5 minutes doesn't sound like very long, but I promise you, when you are talking, 5 minutes seems like an eternity. But it actually takes 5 minutes for people to get into the detail that gives the other person some real understanding. Now, when the person is whoever's sharing their 5 minutes about their weekend, the other person's whole job is to say absolutely nothing. They can make sounds like, wow. Actually, I guess wow is a word, right? So maybe they could say like one word like wow, but they have to nod. They have to give positive feedback, either verbally, not in no sentences though, y'all, and also with their body language, right? So that whole job is to give positive feedback, ideally through body language. All right. After the 5 minutes are over, then of course we switch roles, and the other person is going to talk for 5 minutes about their weekend, and the other person is going to give positive feedback, again, ideally through body language, but also verbal cues. And one word, I guess, is okay. Wow. Interesting. Oh, really? Something along those lines. Okay. believe it or not, this is a great first step for building trust. When we get to know people just a little bit better, we feel like we know them. We feel like we can trust them a little bit more. Is this going to solve all your problems? Absolutely not. Is it going to be a great first step? It sure is. All right. So your daily action is to do one team building activity with your teams. If you don't like this activity, great, pick your own. I don't care. There's tons of them out there, hundreds, probably thousands of them out there. Come up with a team building. Do y'all hear my cat right there? She is not happy right now. She went to the groomers today and she's not impressed with me. It is what it is. All right. So one team building activity, and call to action is tell us down below in the comments, what is the team building activity that you did, you chose to do, and what were the results? What kind of results did you get? Now, maybe you didn't do it yet. Well, then what team building activity are you going to do? What's your choice? If you're going to do the weekend share, great. Then tell us, going to do the weekend share. When are you going to do it? Are you going to do it before the weekend? After the weekend? Give us a little bit of feedback. And what are you hoping to get from that? If you did already do this exercise, what'd you get? What did you learn? What did you find out? Oh, and one more thing. When you are doing this activity, you need to do it also. Don't hold yourself apart. Make sure that people see that you are part of the company and that you are sharing as well. That's assuming that you're working in your company. If you're not working in your company, then of course you'll have other people doing this and you won't be part of that exercise. You'll have to get your results from your GM or whoever is doing this. Alrighty, that is it for today. You got your daily action, you got your call to action. Tell us what's going on down below, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye, y'all.